Hello guys, I'm so excited to show you XENA. It's software for adversary simulation and cybersecurity automation. So once you download it, you basically need to run this program right here, and then we need to run our C2 server. First we are gonna specify our host variable, which in our case we want this tool to run on the local host. Then we are gonna specify port, which is in our case 8080. Then we are gonna select gin mode release and the out token. That's basically an API key. In our case we're gonna do something like 123.123. Obviously don't do the same as I did. Put some really secure password there. And then we're gonna run Linux MD because that's my platform. And in order to build the agent, I'm gonna go to the builder. I'm gonna run the Linux executable. So I'm gonna select operating system of Linux, MD architecture. Then I'm gonna specify the rate of activity, which in my case is gonna be every 1 to 2 seconds it's gonna reach out home. So I'm gonna save this. Gonna go to desktop, export, and save it as agent. Save. So let's go to that folder, and if I list it right here, I can see the agent. So I need to grant it permissions to be executable. This is only on Linux. So now when I run it, I can go back here. Oh, first I need to go to the settings and enter my authentication secret. So now here is my agent, and if I click on this very button here, I can enter some commands. So I can enter uptime, and we can see agent sends back a response. The cool thing that I want to show you here is automation pipelines. So I can do here, for example, recon. I hit create, I open it in editor, and here is the playground where we can create automated pipelines to do all kinds of tasks. So we have a bunch of tools. We can create a string from file. We have some tools for lateral movement. We have some system tools. We have some utilities to handle strings. We have some network tools and a bunch of reconnaissance tools. Bear in mind that this is just the first version. Many more tools are to come into the future. Then we have scanners as well. So what I care about now is, so in the inputs tab we can create some global variables. The best practice here is to prefix your variables with 2 underscores. So I'm gonna create __ target. I'm gonna specify DuckDuckGo. I'm gonna go to the tools, and then I'm going to do something like subdomain enumeration, and for these purposes of this video, not to create it too long, I'm gonna iterate only the top 100 hosts. So in the domains, when I go left click, it's gonna select in the node inspector the node. So here I'm gonna type target, and I can specify many threads, but in this case, if I wanted to go to stealth, I will keep this to 1. In my case, I'm gonna put that to, I don't know, 30 requests per minute. So this is the cool feature. In order to respect bug bounty programs, all of the tools that create some network traffic have this requests per minute option, so that you can limit them down. All the time I see new tools being created, especially in Golang, where they go, oh, you can spawn 10,000 threads to do, I don't know, subdomain enumeration or some active reconnaissance. And I'm like, These tools create thousands and thousands and thousands of requests per minute. That's insane. The hacking is a game of stealth. And especially when you're dealing with a bug bounty program, you don't want to spam them. You want to respect the boundaries. You want to be polite when testing a live platform. Bear that in mind. But in this case, I'm gonna do, 50 requests per minute. Timeout, I'm gonna increase that to 10 seconds. And also, if you want to be able to declare requests per minute for all of the pipeline, what you can do here is __RPM and put something like 50. Click add, and here just type RPM. It's that simple. And if you need some tool to be more or less performant compared to this variable, you just, instead of that, you go here, type whatever value you need. So after that, I would like to do something like port scanning. So I click on the port scanner, and here I do double click on this node, click select, then double click on this node and click link here. So when I click on this node right here, for the hosts, I can specify link, which means that the input of this parameter comes from this link between the nodes. And for the ports, I can scan something like 2280.443. Timeout, let's do 15, and requests per minute, we're gonna specify the RPM. And now I can go to the run section, select my agent and click confirm. Bear in mind that all of these tools are already built into the agent. So agent ain't gonna download any kind of external dependencies. Everything is self-contained, and the agent is only around 12 megabytes at the moment. So it's really lightweight. You can deploy this even in the red team operations and create some workflows to automate your workload. So now we are gonna go to runs, and as we can see, we have our pipeline running at the moment. Our pipeline has finished executing. Let's click on it, and now we can browse the results. So first we can inspect the node that did subdomain enumeration by clicking on the inspect button. On the bottom we're gonna get results with a few tabs. So standard output is basically data that's gonna go through the link. The standard error is there if something goes wrong, and properties is basically the parameters of the actual node. And my most time favorite is the analysis. We'll perform fingerprinting, try to find secrets in the HTML of the page, etc. So here we can see some identifications of the server and potential secret, in this case false positive. And then to find out open ports, we can click inspect on this node. So these hosts are running. So these hosts have these services running on them. We can go here to check for any errors. In the analysis, in this case, we don't have nothing. With XENA, you can automate your cybersecurity workload. And guess what? All of this is free. Click on the link down below in the description or in the comments to grab XENA now.